how's it going? Nice to meet you, Noah.
Gabe, can I take a seat?
Of course, of course. So welcome to Denver Sales. I just have a few questions to ask you today to get to know you better and how you'd be a good fit for our company. So to start off, why did you apply for this position at Denver Sales?
So since I was younger, I've always wanted to work in sales. I just think it's interesting selling goods and services. And I don't know, I get a little rush sometimes when you're able to sell somebody, we're able to exchange stuff. Also, I love working with people, and I feel sales is like a great way to do that. It's not, I don't think it would be a boring job because I'm talking to different people every day, a lot of communication. So it wouldn't, I'm not just sitting at a desk typing away a million numbers, which is something I don't want to do. But I think this job would be extremely fulfilling for me and something I would look very forward to.
Definitely. So tell me about a time when you persuaded someone to do something.
So when I was a senior in high school, I was very active in my class, and we decided for our senior trip that we wanted to go to Disneyland. When we first started raising money for it, about like 5 of us were doing the majority of the work, and we weren't really getting that close. We needed, obviously more money and more help from the rest of the class. So to get the rest of the class to participate more, I had to call a meeting with everybody to come. I had to convince everybody to show up. And once we were all there, I had to explain the situation, that if we actually wanted to go to Disneyland or pursue the trip the way we wanted to, we needed more effort from the rest of the class. And after some deliberation and a lot of discussion, I was able to convince them to put more effort in, and that we were, and eventually we were able to pull off the trip.
Awesome, that's great to hear. Think of a time when you use probing questions to get someone to open up to you and have a good conversation with you.
I can't give you a super specific one, but in general, I'm a very talkative person. So when I'm talking to people, just around me, if I'm sitting around for too long, eventually I'll just strike up a conversation with somebody. And you start off with very simple stuff, such as what do you do for a living? Where are you from? What do you do for fun? You got a sports team, very simple stuff. And eventually you get a little bit of information, and you dive a little deeper, and you can maybe ask some more open questions to get more of an honest response of who they are. And yeah, so honestly, I just kind of use probing in just majority of my everyday life, just to meet new people and learn new experiences.
Awesome. So kind of just get a better idea of how you practice time management. How do you organize and prioritize your activities for the week, day, even month?
For long-term situations, honestly, I just have a basic calendar hanging on my wall, and I just mark maybe in 2 weeks I have a dentist appointment, or in 2 weeks I got this thing is due. I'll put it on the thing so I can just look at it and keep it in the back of my head. But for the week, I just create a list of this is what needs to be done this week, high importance at the top of the list, or just at least I'll put a check mark this needs to be done. And then I deal with the high importance stuff, and then slowly until the point once those are completed, I go to low importance. If things are being crossed out. Obviously, things sometimes get added to the list and stuff. So, but that's pretty much the main 2 ways I organize my stuff.
Awesome. And then when's the time when you're most satisfied with what you're doing?
That had to be senior year of high school when I was playing football. I've played football for 8 years, and I've been on some winning teams and some losing teams. My senior year, we ended up winning the championship. The year before, we were 0-10. And what was really rewarding about my senior year is that me and the guys around me, we put all the effort, a lot of effort into it, and it was really extremely rewarding to watch our effort actually pay off in real time. Every practice, giving it all you had, and actually convincing, working with the team to become the best unit you could. And that was a moment that I definitely hold dearly in my heart.
Awesome. And then kind of on the opposite end, when were you least satisfied with what you're doing?
Probably my first job. I worked at Shopsmart as a courtesy clerk. Same company, it's on they're owned by Ray's as well, and that's C&K Markets. But so as a courtesy clerk, I'm there to bag groceries, clean up spills, clean up bathrooms, put things away, stock stuff, very simple things. And it was not a bad job in any way, but I realized pretty soon that this was not something that I wanted to do for the rest of my life, or something that I wanted to stick with. This is a great first job. Cleaning bathrooms I think was not a negative thing in any way, but it's not something that's oh yeah, this is going to be super enjoyable. But I really did learn a lot from the experience. I learned a lot just how to just roll up your sleeves and get dirty and just kind of complete work. And you got to show up to work every day on time, and you can't just be standing around wasting time. You actually have to be working. And I learned this when I was 14 when I did this, so it was a very beneficial experience.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's all the questions I got for you today, Gabe. It was great to meet you. We'll get back to you in about a week or two with our decision, but I really liked your answers to our questions, and I think you'll be a great fit for our company. So hope you have a great day.
You as well.